Remember Polka Tot? The tater tot from Sonic that has polka dots on him, so it's called Polka Tot? Remember how he convinced you, George Jefferson, and Thomas the Train, and Percy, and Scooby-Doo, and Nemo, and Winnie the Pooh, and the bear that your son sleeps with, and Leonardo, to all go in and invest in his company? Now that he's got your $10,000, wouldn't you in fact demand that he give you the best return on your investment possible? If he said that he was going to do a pretty good job, but he was going to stop short at a certain point, if he had people all over the world wanting the product that y'all had gone in together and invested in, but he agreed to give some of it away and sell some of it for less than what he could get for it, and in return give you less money back on your investment, wouldn't he have a very difficult time ever recruiting you and your friends to invest? Because after all, when somebody found out $10,000, you had $10,000, you did receive many other calls. There were other investors, other companies looking for your money that would have promised you to maximize the return. And what is Mr. Polka Tot worth? Not only would he maximize investment return for you, but he would do it for all these other individuals. We have $80,000 here invested between all of our cartoon characters. If he were able to turn that into $500,000, what should Polka Tot's portion of that be? And if Polka Tot didn't do a good job, couldn't we find somebody else that would do it better? But if that somebody else was talented enough to do it better than Polka Tot, don't you think other people would want his services to direct their company? And in order to retain his services, don't you think you would have to pay him more than you're paying Polka Tot? Don't you think you would have to pay him more than the other companies are offering to pay him? And don't you think you would have to pay him more than other CEOs at companies that are not as successful as yours? Of course. As a matter of fact, I would venture to say you would want the most well-qualified person doing Mr. Tot's job. And if he were to run your business in such a way that you were able to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars on your $10,000 investment, and he were able to do that for the entire group of investors, don't you think it would be unfair for you to limit what Tot could earn? Do you think he would go in through the trouble of recruiting all of you if you then said his compensation for making all of you rich would be limited? Of course, it would never work. But we ask the oil company CEOs to do this all the time. Limit their pay. How would that ever work? It just wouldn't. It just wouldn't. It would never work.